Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Rising World. I'm the Radio Man 03, and it is awesome to have you along. Okay, it's been decided, I think, that a western town might be fun to build in this valley. It is a huge endeavor that you have put before me to, do a western town. But I think this mine is the kind of the inspiration for the whole thing. It's kind of the starter point. If we get this right, I think the rest of the town's going to fall into place. So I've got to set up back in there. Let's go back in there. I'll show you what I've got going on, and I'll show you what I'm doing out here too. We'll talk about it, and we're going to do some building today. I would like to get this front area kind of taken care of today. I've got an anvil, and I made all this stuff here. I didn't go back to the other house and grab stuff from the other house. I thought, we've got our supplies there. Let's leave those there, and we'll just gather up supplies over here. Let me go ahead and get a free hand open up too, so I don't have something floating around. So we've got a block bench, a saw bench. We got ourselves the old-fashioned smelter. We've got a workbench. We've got our anvil. And in here, we've got a little bit of iron going already. I've also found some coal, too. Just as you exit towards the beach, there was a couple of areas that had coal in it, so I grabbed that up. Look at this, lettuce. I found lettuce already. I've made a sickle, a scythe. What else have I made? I brought these from home. I brought these from our other place. I'm not giving those up. I love them. The drill is acting a little funny. If you turn it off real fast and try to turn it back on, it doesn't work. You got to actually take it out of your inventory and put it back in order to get the drill to work again. Kind of odd. And I also have some trees going as well. I've got, I think, 12 to 13 trees just outside over towards the beach side as well. So we've got a pretty good start, and I've got some beamage that I'm putting up right now. And looks like our water is running a little bit low. Let's go get a drink of water. I'll show you what I'm doing with the trees as well, and then we're going to get started on that. I chopped down a bunch of the grass that was in here just to kind of have a clean little palette to work with and see what we're working with. And the ground is, of course, up and down here, so we're going to have to change that up. I think I'm going to leave this at this level and this down here at this level, but, it's very early in the building process, so who knows what's going to happen. Let's get some water. Let me take you over here, and I'll show you what I've got going on over here. Our sheep has disappeared. We had a sheep in here. I wonder where he went. He's probably over here by now. There it is. So yeah, I've got a little grove of trees growing. I just cut down some of the birch trees that were around here. Oh, there's a big old hog too. Nice. So I cut them down, and I've got them replanted. So, the trees are something you just set and walk away from, and eventually they'll all come back up again. And there's other trees I can cut from here. I don't know, that's probably maybe a dozen trees or so I cut down and replanted. So yeah, we're doing pretty good. Not even a dozen trees, because you wind up getting 2-3 saplings out of one tree every now and again. So we're good to go there. I've got water. I have food in my inventory. We should probably eat these last 2 apples right here. I've got some watermelons that we picked up, so we're fine on food. The iron was in actually the hole in the ground. Our mine itself, is going to be, and / quarry, will be down that way. That's where I've started digging. You can see there's a hole down there. I found a huge deposit of iron and a huge deposit of copper, so we're pretty good there on that. Now, let's go ahead and continue working on this right here. This is going to be, it's going to be our entrance to our mine. So I'm going to hit control. I'm on the left arrow key. It's kind of weird how things are sliding around in here. I don't think that's sitting level anymore. Is it just going? Yeah, it's going straight across. Okay, that's good. That's good. I'm not quite sure how far apart I want these. A fair distance, I think. I'm going to try to figure out kind of the general middle of this area here. Let's go ahead and snap that one right in there. You know what? They're not. This is not kind of sliding correct. Is it sliding straight across? It's kind of coming forward a little bit, isn't it? It's coming towards me. It's staying at the right level, but it's sliding forward on me. And that's got to do with the grid. Just with the grid. I'll show you what the grid is too, by the way. Let's do that one more time. We're going to slide it over here, and we're going to pop that one there, and we're going to slide one more over, and we're going to get it to go into that little cliffside right there, and we should be good to go. I hope. God, for some reason that looks like it's just going down under the ground. It's dropping oddly. Do those look level to you? I guess they are. God, it just does not look that way to me. let's see. You know what I think I need to do? Let's go control. I think what I need to do is I need to figure out. I like this width right here. Let's go ahead and figure out what this width is so we can keep it. Let's turn return off. Spin this around. Let's figure out what our width is here. I felt like that was a pretty good beam, and I went with something very rustic since this is going to be the mine and stuff like that. I feel like that's pretty good right there. So let's go ahead and drop a few of these in. Let's drop one of these right here. Uh-oh. What was that? Ha! What is going on? I've got a pig and a goat. A pig-a goat. A piggy goat. I'll be darned. Look at that. A pig and a goat. Okay, back up here. And let's take this guy right here and spin it around. Karen had the idea of the western town, and I think it's been suggested before, and I like it. I like the idea for this area. I think it's going to fit in really, really well. So thank you for the suggestions. You guys all seem on board with a western town, too. It seems like it's going to be a good idea. Oh. Let's do that right there. I feel like that's probably pretty lined up. We can come back in here and continue these on. Hit return. And you can see they're going to dig right into the ground. Doesn't matter how long they are. We can just throw them in there and they're going to be just great. So that's embedded into the earth itself. And then we're going to come out here and do that right there. Get closer there. And we're going to have to do the middle timbers here too. Let's go ahead and figure out. Let's get this. I need this again. Return. It'd be kind of nice if I could have two different sizes in my inventory so I could see, I could have like this length and the other length at the same time. We've got to get this right. If we don't get this first part right though, it's just not going to be, it's not going to be very good. There we go. Just like that. All right. So let's put another one. Maybe we should stagger these a little bit. I don't know. You know what? That's not quite right. It's coming up through that log. Let's do that right there. Now it's a little bit short, but I think that's going to work out for me right there. Let's do right here. Yes, let's do that right there. And then we're going to spin this around. That pig and that goat should get a room. Like that, and let's hit control. We're going to push that back a little bit into it. Yeah, see, they're sliding oddly because of the grid. I don't like that, but we're going to have to make adjustments as we go all the way along here. And we've got a bit of a gap here, too. Perfection's not going to be expected, right? This is a western town. We put it together, so we can come back. We're going to fill that in. We're going to fill that in right there. Yes. No, I want you to go right in there. We are going to need a ton of wood. A ton of wood to do this. Well, I don't like how that's looking at all. We've got the general length there, right? We're going to come back and put those in. But in the meantime, what I'm going to have to keep doing is going over here. Turn return off. Come over here. And stretch this out, get the right length, and then come back and forth until I get this entire thing, the straight beams out. Just like that. So, yeah, that's what's going to happen. I'm going to have to come over here and do this. Like so, and then go back over here, stretch this around. Hit return and stretch it. Control. Yeah, see, I don't like how that does that. It's not lining up just right for me. You know what? Light. Oh, wait, we've got our helmet. We've got our helmet. I'm going to do that right there. We're going to go with it. We're going to go with that. And I can come back. What I can do now is I can come back with these guys right here. And I can come over here, turn off the return, put this right over here, shrink this down. Am I trying to be too perfect with it? What if I go like this? You're not going to see any of this down here. Why does it slides so oddly? It's got everything. See, this is our grid right over here. This is the grid with the blocks. If you put the blocks down, it shows you what the grid is for the world. And this is the grid for the world right here in this area. So that's what we've got. And it's actually pretty friendly. If you're building with blocks, it's going to be extremely friendly because, well, you know, your building's going to go back towards the mountainside on both sides, so you're pretty good here. I'm trying to go kind of catty-cornered to that. Well, this is not going to be seen. We're going to just... we're going to go like that. I'm not gonna baby it. Like that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back with something that's larger. See how it slides? It's so bizarre. Something larger like this. Well, you know what? I wonder if I should go... I should probably go... I'm going to wind up having to go taller than this because we're going to have supports coming off the top here too. Because we're going to have a beam support going back probably to about where the bed is right there. I'm not going to go all the way back and do the whole thing, but... yeah, for look's sake, we're going to want to go back at least that far. So tell you what, I'm going to keep working on this and get this further along. And then we'll come back and we're going to plank it and get it ready to go. You guys are just crazy. That's entertainment, though. So I'll be right back. Welcome back. Not quite there yet, but I am putting in the side struts that are going to across to hold this up. And then, of course, from down below, we're going to have to put beams that hold this up from down here. I don't know if I'm going to go all the way down because it's just, that is a tremendous amount of work, and we're going to build a town here. So I think if we've got representation in this sort of general area right through here, that's good. And then I'm just going to dig a hole. I'm just going to start digging a hole. These guys have been sleeping all night right here. It looks like the most uncomfortable sleep of all time. But I think they're waiting for me to get this finished so they can come down and walk across it. So let's do that. Inventory. And yes, I've got a bunch of those. But so what I did to measure this out is I decided where I wanted my planks to start. Okay, so I've got a plank right here. And you can see that I've got a little gap right here where the boards are going to be nailed to the beam. And then here to the beam. And then here to the beam. And then down here, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do yet, but we'll figure something out. Now, I did have to jut out a little further down on this end right here, and I'm okay with the imperfections. I really am. This is going to be an old western town. There's going to be some imperfections, right? There's going to be. There's bound to be. But I've got an idea as to how to hide some of those imperfections so they're not, dominating the whole thing. But I butted it out all over here because I do want to have a different kind of a mine entrance, quarry entrance, whatever you want to call it. Oh, the goat's awake. The goat is awake. Let's go in here. I need to get a few more of these beams here. Wood beams. We're using 65 wood beams, just so you know. Going with a very rustic look. This is the beam, and then the plank is the 64. No. 66. Very rough, very rugged. So 65. I don't have any lumber on me. Did I use it all up? No, I did not. Okay, so let's go here. Let's go to resources and lumber. Let's just max it out. We'll use what we got left. We got 52 left. We're in 65, so I'm going to make up another bunch of those guys right there. And then I'm going to have to cut more wood, or at least get a representation of it for you, and then next episode we'll have to do some more. So I'm going to do that there and craft a bunch of that up so we can get at least a platform from here across out. in the works. It just, you know, the weather is just nasty. It's just nasty. So let's go over here. We're going to use this. We're going to spin it around with our arrow keys. And we're going to stretch this guy out as far as we can go. And we are going to get this kind of grid worked out here. Let's go return. This is just like we built our deck. Boom, just like that. Doesn't matter. They can go as far as they want to inside that stone. The more the merrier for me, because that's what we're fused into right here. I don't know if they can actually teeter across that, but they might try. Huh. They are going to have to move because I'm going to need that area. And one there. Can I reach that one from here? Oh, I sure can. That's fantastic. Okay, beautiful. Let's see. Can I get in here? Can I share a little room with you guys there? Okay, beautiful. Uh-huh. We may have to knock this in just a hair so I can get another piece in there. Let's do that. Just dent that in a little bit. And then we should be able to get on the end. There we go. That's what we wanted to do. And you? Are you in all the way? You kind of look like you might be. Or at least good enough. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Okay, beautiful. And right over here. And like so. So now what we're going to do is we're going to come back to here, turn return off, spin our timber around, and shrink it back down to what we've got for our cross sections here. And then we're going to go back and put all the cross sections in. Boom, 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 boom. This is not something we can do with the return on. It just doesn't work because they're individuals. They're all individuals. So we're just kind of looking at that right there. Snap it into place. And I come over here, and I come over right over this way. And this is the fastest way I've found to do this. Stick building with wood can be a very tedious task, and it can take quite a bit of time to do. It really can. Let's see here. I think if I go on this side, I could probably get this one to behave a little bit better. Yeah, there we go. That's going to be good right there. Okay, beautiful. And then we have nothing in the middle here. But, I do want a mine shaft entrance here. Let's go take a look at these. There's some interesting doors. Let's go to the doors real quick. There's something I was thinking about, and I'm not sure if I want to use it. There's manhole cover, old wooden cover. There's this guy right here. We could use something like that to have over the mine entrance so that we open it and then we can climb down into it. Or the other thought I had was we build, and I'll wait to hear back from you guys on this. I was thinking what might be kind of interesting, and gosh, I'm really kind of leaning towards it now more than I was before, is a small building here with a door on it, one of those old doors, so you'd open the door, just step in, and then down the ladder you go down into the mine. Okay? Otherwise, we just have a manhole cover here. That cover, that old wooden cover, you would click on it, and it would actually slide over and open up the area that we want to go down into. But where do I want it? I think I want it in this area here. So let's mark out an area that's going to be for that. We have no measurement here, so we're gonna eyeball this and just kind of take a big old guess on it. We're gonna do one there, and we're gonna make another one right. Let's see. We can actually, now that we've got that one where we want it. Oh, for Pete's sake! For Pete's sake! Let's turn it around. Let's shrink it down and stretch it back out. We got that all filled in. We do. Okay, so let's just put this right here for now. And then we're going to come back here, spin this around, and we'll stretch that out. And that should give us a relatively centered hole right there. And actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and... wrong arrows. Let's do this again. We'll put one of these on the other side. Why not? The more timber we have in here, I think the busier it looks, I guess the more solid it looks, possibly. Just like that. Well, that's not exactly below. We want these to be down below the line. There we go, just like that. Okay, so now we have this taken care of. We need one more over here, though. We do need one more over here. Ooh, this is precarious. Let's do like that. Let's hit return. Let's just stretch it out into the stone, and kabam, we're good to go there. All right. Oh, we need one more here. Return off. Oh, nope. Down. I did not see this one over here, but we need one right over here, too. And then we're going to plank it. The planking is fun. It goes real fast. I can't see if I've got that right or not. Yeah, that looks good. All right. We're going to come back here and snap this guy in right there. Yes. Technically, we would probably need something right in here. Well, you know what? No, I know exactly what we need to do. We need to put something right in here. Shrink this down. Bring it back up. This is going to be tricky. Now, I've had to do some interesting control work to get this to work. This is the up key. This is the left arrow key. So I've been having to do this just to get these guys to line up right. Boom, just like that. Control. Inventory. No, we should have our planks available to us right here. There they are. Bingo. Bongo boingo. Okay, let's pull these guys out. We're going to need these. Oh boy, I didn't take this into consideration. Okay, so let's start halfway here. Let's hit control. How are we doing on... See, now we're past that, so I need to go... I didn't think about this. I need to come back this way. I'm going to have to start here and work my way out this way. So we're going to have to do this right here and then control. And what we're going to do is have come back this way here and... Can I move those further over? I can bring it all the way over into the wood there. So how big of a gap do I have here? I've got a bit of a gap. I can't do control here. It's not going to hold that control if I do this. It's not going to hold that. Oh, there it did. Yeah, it did. Okay, beautiful. Okay, so I am good on here, on my supports there. Okay. That's interesting. This one on here on the end is not stretching out the way it should. So I'm going to come to here, snap those in place. I want a big gap in between the boards. This first row is going to be kind of tricky. If they're all off a little bit, I think I'm okay with that. So let's go hold down left click, take off control, and slide these guys over this way. We should be able to get all the way over here. Just like that. There we go. All right. And then what I'm going to have to do is come back with these and fill this in at a different time. Now, now I've got to see. Yeah, see, now we're not over there anymore. We're short. Let's get over here. This is something else here. Hold on. Let's see here. Let's go like that. Yes. Okay. Beautiful. And we're gonna have a gap in between there. Okay. That works. Nice. We've got odd gaps in here and stuff. That works really well for me. I like that. Okay. And right here. Do we have enough to get all the way down here? Oh, we do. Yes. And I just covered up. Oh, no. Let's watch our inventory. I have 8 planks in my inventory right now. How many do I have when I do this? I just realized. 9. I lost a whole bunch of wood just now. I forgot that we have this opening here. Well, there we go. I need you right here. What come on. It's oh, that's right. I started. Oh my gosh, that was a bad mistake to make. Well, we could start here. Hit control. How are we looking there? That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. We're going to hold down our left click, hit control again, and we're going to come back this way with these guys. That's not going to work. I did this whole row starting from back there, didn't I? From back here? This is where I started this row. I need water. I think I might have to take a little break here because this is tricky. Come on. Drink that water. And he's saying, well, radio, if you'd hit F instead of E, I would drink that water. Crazy guy. But we're getting a bit of a mine going on in here, that's for sure. And we need some food. Oh, boy. I wish I'd not made that mistake. That is an expensive mistake. Very expensive. I've got 9. Oh, wait. Okay, 13. Oh, goat. Silly goat. I think I have to pull all this up again. Which is going to be even more expensive now. Yeah, I got none of those back. Okay, well, that's all right. What are we going to do about it, right? It's just wood. We'll go get some more. Going to try to line this up as best I can. Just my eye. Slide this over. And try not to make that same mistake again. Okay, so I'm going to have to... do some monkey business here. I'm going to do this right here. If I hit return, it should grab that. Hit control, and then I should be able to slide this over and move it into place piece by piece. Oh, what? Oh, I hit return. Tell you what, let me monkey with this. It's going to be some. It's going to take a little while to do this. It's not an easy thing to do. I forgot I had return on, so it would line up there, huh? And then control, return off, and then I should be able to slide this over, but it's going to be weird about it. So left arrow, down arrow. And that's going to be... That's about right. Okay, so right there. So I'm out of wood. I'm out of wood. Bummer. Let me make sure. Let me make sure I'm out. That was a very costly mistake right there. You don't get those things back. I thought I might since they added the crowbar, but that is not the case. So let me take a little break. Let me get some more wood. I would like to get this covered in today's episode. Okay, so let me get some more wood, get this covered, and I'll be right back. Wake up, pig. Wake up, goat. They can get off now if they want to. They can get right out of here if they need to. I'm kind of curious to see what they're going to do, if I've trapped them. No, the pig seems loose. I wonder if there's any way to push them a little bit, give them a nudge. What if I smack the pig a little bit? I'm curious to see if they'll just kind of walk off of here on their own. I've added some extra little timbers here and there, planks just laying around. There's a piece of stone right here. I went to break that out with a pickaxe. That stone is not actually showing above the board. Almost broke all these boards out, so I'm going to have to take that out from below once we get the ladder and stuff like that installed in here. Oh, that's a good question now. How am I going to get down in there? Well, I'll figure that out. I think ladders will do it. But you can see we've got quite a few imperfections in here, which I'm fine with. Some gaps in the boards and stuff like that. That's all good to go. I've got a timber put in for our supports. Now, that's as big as the timbers get in terms of how square they are. That's as big as they get. So we're going to go up, and I think what we're going to do is we're going to come over, angle it a little bit, and then across the top and back down, and then down this way. We'll do it on the other side like that. We'll get this one installed first, and then what we'll do is we'll carry that design out to the front here and get that taken care of. And then, of course, we've got to get our supports down into here. So next episode, we should have this taken care of and probably be able to get actually down into where we're going to be doing our digging and stuff like that. But right now, I need more wood. I'm actually considering going back to the house and chopping down all those trees with the chainsaw and bringing all that wood over here and then replanting the trees over there and just letting those grow back. That way we'd have a good supply of wood right to begin with. Some of these trees I've left in here just because I kind of like where they are. So I'm going to leave them in hopes that they, they stay put. But yeah, this is kind of weird. If I hit the goat will definitely come after me. I'm a little surprised the pig and the goat, neither one of them have decided to, let's see. They're stuck. Looks to me like they're stuck. Yeah, completely stuck. I wonder if... I know, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to eat you guys. I'm going to have to eat you. I can't have you there. You're stuck and you look crazy. You just don't look right. So let's go ahead and take them out. I know. Turn away if this makes you squeamish. I'm wondering if I shoot the pig, if the goat won't come after me. Because they do not like the loud noises. Can I kill them both with one shot? There's another. Oh yeah, the goat is definitely stuck. He wants to come after us, but he can't. We'll put him down nice and easy like. He's got that look in his eye like, don't do it, man, don't do it. Sorry, I had to do it. Bacon. Nothing on that goat. That's interesting. You don't see that. Oh, there it is. Okay. There we go. That cleans that up. All right, so yeah, these are our beams. We're gonna have them at each of these corners here, like so, and we'll hit Control, and we can just take that and kind of bring it down. But I think if we get that area there earmarked first, then I can measure myself out to here, be able to get this corner set up nice and straight with that one over there, and then of course with this one I can bring it over to here, and then out to here, and then down, and so on and so forth, and get this all kind of ironed out. But there's a platform. It's a start. Our Wild West town is started, and we'll have a nice mine entrance right through here. I think I am going to do the building, a little bit of a building over the top of this, and then I'll run beams from the corners here all the way down inside, so we'll take the ladder down. Let's try something real quick before I say goodbye completely here. Let's go construction. Oh, I don't have any lumber on me again. I can't. I was going to say, let's try a ladder and see what a ladder will do. I don't use them very often, but we are going to have to. And we've got this old ladder right here. We're going to use that guy right there. Oh, looks like we've got different sizes as well. Oh, I'll be darned. Okay, anyways, we're going to use those on the way down just to give it that rugged feel as we go down, up and down into the mine. So, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you did, do hit that like button for me. Comment, subscribe, and share. I'm the Radio Man 03. Have an awesome, a fantastic, and a superb day, and I look forward to talking to you again next time.